In the course of change and continuity in foreign relations, Ethiopia has always cherished the age-old international principles of peaceful coexistence, non-interference into the internal affairs of other countries, and remained non-aligned in the midst of global and bloc-oriented political imbroglio. The socio-political and economic reforms underway in the country over the last 6 years have added impetus to the effective implementation of the existing diplomatic objectives. It stands to reason, therefore, that Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has conducted a number of shuttle diplomatic moves, starting with ascertaining stable diplomatic relations with the neighboring countries in particular and with the whole region in general, creating awareness on the importance of economic integration among African countries, seeking to ease the pressure of foreign aid on the continent, promoting economic diplomacy to reduce the devastating effects of COVID-19 pandemic on Ethiopian and continental economy, and promotion of the principle of peaceful coexistence were the major foreign policy directions the country pursued. In both national and international diplomatic efforts, Ethiopia gives special attention to the principle of peaceful coexistence with the neighboring countries. As stated above in elaborating the objectives of Ethiopia's diplomacy, Ethiopia did not choose to sit on the fence, but swiftly responded to mediate peace when crisis first emerged between Sudan forces, reiterating that they should settle their issues by their own. The relationship between Ethiopia and Middle East has been transformed to a higher level in all rounded aspects. Ethiopia has also established friendly diplomatic relations with countries like Russia, China, Turkey, India, and others. According to Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, Ethiopia's diplomatic ventures are based on turning negative aspects of relations into positive and amicable relations by drawing countries towards mutually beneficial relations.
Very grateful for the government of the Republic of Turkey and His Excellency President Erdogan for his initiative to bring the two neighborly countries, Ethiopia and Somalia, to find amicable solution to recent differences. I thank particularly my brother, His Excellency Minister Hakan, for visiting Ethiopia, where he had meetings with the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, His Excellency Dr. Abiy Ahmed. His efforts demonstrates the exemplary manner in which the Republic of Turkey has taken its role of facilitating the talks between Ethiopia and Somalia.
Indeed, Ethiopia is indebted to most African countries which understood Ethiopia's position in repulsing interferences into the internal affairs of the country. A considerable number of African countries and prominent African journalists voiced their support for Ethiopia and acknowledged the important role Ethiopia is playing in the promotion of the cardinal principles and goals of Pan-Africanism. Faced by multiple sets of conspiracies, Ethiopia did not succumb to provocations and intimidations of war, but conducted protracted diplomatic efforts in a more civilized manner based on standards of international law and norms of international relations and diplomacy. Over the coming seasons and years, Ethiopia is expected to pursue more diplomatic undertakings in the African region and around the whole world to ensure the fulfillment of the national interest of the country, safeguarding territorial integrity and sovereignty of the country, internal peace and security, and promoting citizen-centered diplomacy.